created from a mindset that women are less than or less stronger than men. You get what I'm saying? And so that embedded a certain type of mindset and energy into the flow of things. And so when you think about that from like the ancestral realm, think about how many of your ancestor, you know what I'm saying, the women, how many of them wanted to be positions that were male dominated because of the chivalry that people are crying about now. It's something about a redefining of terms is happening right now. Okay, there's a redefining of terms that's happening, or a redefining of terms that need to happen. And this is from a broad scale, a broad spectrum when looking at both masculine and feminine energy. It's something about, like, I'm hearing the contracts of what do I want as a woman from a man or a woman or a non-binary? Like, what do I want, right? Or what do I want as a man from someone else? Like, it's like this universal energy of individualistic, like truly individualistic standards, because it's something about a collective poisoning that's happening. The strength at the bottom of the deck. Woo, not me yawning, honey. This feels like a grandmother energy, y'all. Like a grandmother on a father's side. You got the Prince of Cups coming out to start this. That's like the Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Knight of Shining Armor, right? And then the Princess of Cups, but it came out in reverse. So it's giving, literally, because these are counterpart energies. They're not kings or queens yet. Okay, so these are single people. Okay, we'll say that. And we'll say single, feminine, masculine energy. We won't say it's a man or woman or whatever. Include it how you want to fucking include it, okay? I apologize for saying that, but y'all get what I'm saying. Okay, so with this knight and this princess, like not the princess and the prince coming out, and the princess is coming up in the reverse. A lot of the confusions and problems of what has been happening has been because of either outdated standards or unrealistic standards, or, and it's not saying someone needs to lower their standards. That's not what this is saying. But this is saying certain standards and mindsets is what's affecting the flow of something else. Okay, grandmother, what's going on? Because this could very well be, y'all, I'm going to be honest. This is giving the feminine not understanding the masculine, or not attempting to understand the masculine. Attempting to understand from the masculine's perspective, okay? So, like, this is giving... So, like, say you would ask, you know what I'm saying? You could ask a man for $100, right? But if a man asks you for $100, you will look at him like he crazy. I'm hearing her say that's unbalanced, baby. It's something about a mutual respect, and it's been like a mutual collective on both ends, to where both have been looking at each other from a perspective of what they can offer or bring versus just who they are. So it's like a collective energy shift between masculine and feminine that's happening right now in regards to truly getting to understanding who each other are and what they want and what they like, and not just what can you bring to the table, what can you do, what can you... Hold on. Let me pull some more cards, okay? Because I'm hearing her say, I'm not saying date somebody who you just dating for money. And you know, lately I've been feeling a lot of Jackie Kennedy energy. And so I did some reading up on her. And I found out that she had got married again after, you know, what happened with JFK. And a lot of what she said she chose who she chose because he had money, okay? After he died, so she had 2 husbands that passed away that she had to bury. She decided with her third guy that they were just going to be, you know, soulmates and lovers to the end of life. And it's something telling in that, just from a spiritual aspect, because she was raised to move for what the man has to offer. Who is his family? Okay. Where they came from? What's the image that they have to hold? What are their values? You know what I'm saying? It was more from that level. But after going through those traumatic experiences, she started to just value the partner. And that's when she started getting to the season of herself. She became a writer. She became an editor. Like, she started to just do what she wanted to do and not what her status and what she had to be and what she had to show up as. Now, she's a very classy woman, okay? But every move that she made was because of money. You know what I'm saying? Because of what looked good. Until after she was just like, you know, me and my lover, I got money, we good. Like, we don't need to do all that. Like, let's just enjoy each other and live our lives. You know what I'm saying? There's something about a massive change in how both view each other, because the mindsets of both have been created the way that they are because of how it's been created for them to be created. Like, it's a system. And if the system's still going, it's going to keep pumping out people like a puppy mill. Okay? It's going to keep pumping out the same mindset over and over and over and over and over, like a bunch of zombies and shit. Okay? Ooh. Y'all, I keep cussing, and this grandmother energy. This grandmother energy, she ain't really for the cussing, but she let me stand her energy, but she ain't for the cussing. She's traditional. She came from a place where someone had to be able to show that they could provide for her as well. But I'm hearing her say, like, it also helped, like, cripple certain things. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about people truly learning and seeing things from both sides, and stop going through that process of, like, judging the other and why. You know what I'm saying? You know how people like, oh, you know, pick me this and da da da, or simp this and all that. And it's just like, why are people labeled a certain way for wanting to be understanding for someone? You know, like, I don't know. And I mean, I guess there are some people who feel like some people are inherently evil. And I mean, that could very well be true as well. But it's like, let me not go down that road. Okay. All right, Spirit, what you got? What you got? What you got, Spirit of the grandmother? You got the Hangman. And then justice in reverse. The hangman and justice in reverse. Something about revenge. It's like, you know how the cycle of like gang wars and stuff go, right? Where you kill my homie, we gonna kill one of your homies. And then, oh, you didn't kill one of us, so now we gotta come kill your. It's like a cycle. You get what I'm saying? Like a cycle of get backs. Grandmother, what are you saying? If people decide to get off the wheel and the cycle and realize that doesn't have to be their reality, then it won't be. Grandmother, please. Something about losing control of something. This is the Three of Wands. Something being more free. Not trying to control something, not trying to control an energy. A lot more people want freedom right now, 44 on the time. A lot more people want freedom. And with more people wanting freedom, that's what's going to help heal the world. To bring the balance back, because lately it's been more, it's like the world has been shifting to more negative than positive. And something is going to be shifting the world back into balance. So it's not saying that the world is going to be all good, but it's saying that the energy will be back balanced again. Okay? The High Priestess in reverse. Someone's going to be silenced. So the High Priestess in the reverse, the Ace of Swords in the upright, and the Tower in the upright is giving like someone who thought they knew it all, or someone who thought they had it figured out. They got another thing coming. Grandmother, what are you saying? With this Ace of Swords and the Tower, there's some, it's like a communication of something that's bringing something down But that's to clarify with the high priestess in the reverse. So it's like someone who thought they had something figured out, realizing that they don't have something figured out. But that's what brings the growth. Because you have to first admit that you don't have it and that you need it. So this is giving like a humbling energy. We're about to start seeing more on a major, massive scale of, yeah, King of Dis at the bottom of the deck, of a strong, humbling energy happening with all of the shifts happening. People are just being humbled from left and right, okay? People are being humbled from left and right. And they're being humbled in so many different areas, in so many different ways. It's not even just love, it's in finances, it's in like with their friends, that's in their with their families. Like, people are seeing the results of things right now. That's what the fall does. So the fall drops the leaves, okay? So around the fall time, reality start getting ready to set in, right? So it's like when the leaves fall, you can't hide nothing, okay? And so all the things that were hidden, it's falling. But those who were like, it's the perspective though too. It's like, it's how, remember, it's how you define it. But you're gonna see people either falling real low or people going up. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna be seeing, it's gonna be an interesting sight around you, okay? Either people are going to be doing horrible or they're gonna be on the up and up, okay? I'm hearing there is no spiritual middle class right now. It's like, and I hate to compare spirit to capitalism, because spirit is not, I mean, spirit is everything. So I can't say that spirit isn't, spirituality isn't capitalism, when spirituality is everything. It's just your lifestyle and what you choose to make your morality. You get what I'm saying? So in reality, capitalism is spirituality as well, okay? Spirituality is whatever you make to be what you follow, you know what I'm saying? So I do want to put that out there as well. Many people try to put spirituality in a box and what they think it is because it's commercialized, when in reality, everything is spirituality, okay? But that's a whole nother conversation. What spirit is trying to say though, y'all, grandmother left the building. This grandmother she left the building, y'all. This is just spirit coming through, like spirit guides. So like collective ancestor spirit guides energy. So it's like the spiritual upper class is like those who are aware of themselves, and not just aware of themselves, but they walk in that awareness. So they don't just talk about their awareness, but they walk in their awareness. Because I'm hearing time is about to separate. It's a line by Cash Dow, the hustlers from the leeches. It's just something with this polarity shift that's happening, y'all. I can't get over that. So as I was watching Black Widow, it made me think about how much freedom and things we have once we take back control of our mind. Like, many people don't realize a lot of the stuff that may control them, or it may have a strong effect on the things that they do, right? There's something about that. I'm hearing Erykah Badu, times are wasting. Times are wasting. Don't you take your time, younger man. Keep on drifting. Ain't no telling where you'll land. How do we start this reading talking about feminine and masculine energy and balancing? Because what you've been looking for this whole time has been you. And when you master that, the one who is the true match to that vibration, you attract. So the people that you have now, or you may have been having around you, they align to either outdate, and some of you all are in a place where you've attracted everyone who's in alignment with you. Okay, so take what resonates, but I have to share what's coming out because not everyone has. Okay, some people may find themselves you know, so everyone's at a different place, but this is giving a vibe of ooh, do what you're gonna do. That's what this is. Oh my gosh, this energy is very stubborn. Why you keep going back and forth like this? Okay. It's yourself. So like the issues you have, look at the root of where it stemmed from, of why you got an issue with it to begin with. Okay? You got perfection coming out with the Four of Wands. You may have been seeing a lot of fours, but this is something about the foundation, perfection, perfectly made. So getting back to that balanced place of when you were perfectly made. So I'm hearing, make sure like what you're following or what you're doing is in alignment with like who you are at the foundation of yourself. Okay? And stick with that. Who are you at the core, you know? The Five of Swords with defeat. I feel like you're at the place where you've defeated those negative thoughts that you may have used to have, or you may have used to, like, you know, go through an experience. You've learned how to defeat those with perfection coming out, and then you had defeat coming out. You know, the ways and times that you used to feel defeated, where you used to feel like you couldn't do certain things, you've perfected that feeling. Okay? You don't self-sabotage mentally anymore. And that's where that balance is coming from. And so your balance of masculine and feminine energy within yourself as well is going to come from just your perception of how you talk about that energy as well. And how do you embrace it in yourself? How do you embrace masculine energy in yourself? How do you embrace feminine energy in yourself? Does it make you cringe? Do you get nervous to be assertive? Do you get nervous when you gotta ask for something or speak up or do? How do you feel? Do you get nervous to go out in front of other people and present something or go after what you want? How do you feel? That's masculine energy. So a feminine or a woman who identifies as a woman and she identifies as primarily feminine, if you want to attract a masculine who has certain aspects of traits as like their primary, you need to have parts of those within you as well. You need to be confident. So when he approaches you, you need to be able to respond confidently to what he asked you. Because only a weak man is going to go for then someone who else they feel is weak, right? To want to feel bigger than, or you get what I'm saying? How this is, how it flows together. And that's where the spirit team is coming from of, we've been that twin flame journey the whole time. It's never been finding someone else to complete us. It's been us mastering both sides within ourselves. I want someone who's going to love me and take care of me and do. Let me show myself by doing it for myself first. Okay? And that's a great one right there. When asked, what did you just say? Oh, you said needing help with asking for something. Listen, and that's where it comes from. So say you want to attract someone who has the masculine qualities to do it, right? Well, you need to be assertive enough to ask for it. You need to show that you have those same qualities of what you're seeking. So yeah, keep, baby. And now that you know it, train yourself to get comfortable doing it. You get what I'm saying? And that is maybe that Libra energy that y'all have, you know. And so, well, no, you have Scorpio energy strong, I think, right? And so, for example, when you're talking about asking for help, I always say, I don't move things. I tell everyone around me, I don't move things. I'm not picking them up. I'm not loading a truck. I'm not unloading a truck. I never have, and I won't. The most I will do, I will pack them up nicely for you. Okay? I will label them for the room that they need to go into. All of that. I will feed you. Okay? But the fact that I can be assertive to tell you what I'm not going to do, but what I will do, because I know I do it well, I'm resting in both my feminine and my masculine comfortably. I literally Only I've had to pay because I, you know what I'm saying, now that I'm away from, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got no man. But usually, like, if I want something, I can get someone to do it for me. You get what I'm saying? Because of I have that balance between both. Do I have that balance between both and all of them? I'm still working on a couple, okay? I'm still working on a couple. But some areas, I got that mastered, okay? And so it's like we have to be comfortable and not meek in who we are. We can be feminine and masculine at the same time. Those who say, oh, she's too masculine, trust me, baby, he's not resting in his balance, okay? He's not. You're dodging a bullet, okay? You're not missing nothing, okay? Or a woman who's saying, oh, he's too nice. He's too, or you know what I'm saying? Nice guys don't finish last, okay? First off, why you being nice? Get your boundaries up, okay? That's why they finish last, if anything, because you're being too damn nice versus having boundaries because you think you're supposed to be doing certain things to get a certain reaction. When in reality, you don't know if that's what they want. You don't know if that's what they like. Okay? You don't know if that's what keeps them balanced. Okay? Now he said you masculine since you locked your hair. You know, all I'm going to say, sis, is that I had one who, when I cut all my hair off the first time, he told me that my head looked like a dirty tennis ball. Okay? That man is going through severe mental health problems to this day. Okay? Listen. It ain't you. He went through a tough time finishing some stuff. Okay? It ain't you. Believe me when I say it ain't you. Okay? Some people have deep-seated wounds that we can't even make sense of. Some of them see women with natural hair and locks. They think, oh, Black Panther Party and oh, you're one of them woke people and blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying anything is wrong for people who are like that, right? But what I'm saying is some people have this perspective of something. Okay. Baby, that just showed you a look into his mind. That's it. Anything else for this message? I'm hearing find out the recipe before trying to bake some shit. Find out the recipe before you try to go baking some shit. Okay? Somebody out here just throwing ingredients into a bowl. Okay? Hoping that some shit work. They hoping that they making cake batter. Okay? They hoping they making some muffins. Okay? They don't have the recipe. They just throwing shit at a wall because of what they think something's supposed to be, or what they think somebody want, or what they think somebody desire. You get what I'm saying? How about you find out what that person want? Or how about you find out, like, for example, a lot of women who like have money, and I'm not saying all women, right? And I'm not saying that women who don't, like, the fact that I got to give these disclaimers in this world is just because people look for reasons to be offended, okay? But a lot of women who already provide for themselves and they're providing for themselves in a job that they like and they love what they do, they don't give a fuck about a man providing for them. They like what they do. Like, it's nice for you to bring something to the table. It's nice for you to do so. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need to understand, just because you hear all these fucking podcasts, okay? Just because you hear all these things, that's what's popular, that's not everybody. Because I'm telling you right now, the people who they ain't on the internet. Them the people that you meet at the gas stations, them the people you meet in the grocery stores, them the people that you meet just out and about. You ain't gonna meet them on the internet, okay? So it's something about get off the internet when it comes to trying to understand the opposite sex. Get a book. Learn from experience. Because right now, the people on the internet they're not teaching you how to really find the balance of your soul and what you want and what you desire. Okay? That's what this is giving. Real heavy. It's like the lost leading the lost. It's a reason why I ran from love readings for a long time. Okay? It's still dope. You know what I'm saying? I only do it when I got to. You had King of Cups that's coming up in the upright, y'all. The King of Cups is emotionally aware. That's my emotional intelligence card. Okay? The King of Cups is my emotional intelligence card. What does it mean to be emotionally intelligent? Is that you understand that every person is not the same. Is that you understand that we all operate differently and desire different things, and we approach things from another angle. We don't take anything personal. We seek to understand. Okay? So with this King of Cups energy coming out, to finish this off, circumspection with the Eight of Pentacles, yeah. So emotional intelligence is what's going to build what is desired. Emotional intelligence is going to help you build what it is that you desire. There's a book that talks about emotional intelligence. I don't know if I have it up here. It's in my, it's dark. I'm not about to sit here and look on these bookshelves for it, but it's in my Amazon storefront. It's called Emotional Intelligence, okay? I strongly recommend checking it out. I strongly recommend reading that book. It will change your life. I will say that it correlates, but self-awareness is just about you. Emotional intelligence is about your interactions with others and the world, and the judgment of others, and how that judgment or the judgment of the world or the views of the world is formed. So they both go together. Your level of self-awareness does affect your emotional intelligence. But super high levels of of self-awareness can run the risk of having low emotional intelligence.